Maybe you recognize yourself in the following situation. You just have bought new shoes and you think they're pretty awesome, until someone says, "Do you always wear such ugly shoes?" Suddenly, you never want to wear those shoes again. In this video, I give you 5 simple tips to stop caring what others think about you. Let's go to the intro. In order to understand why we're so inclined to accept everything what other people are saying about us, we have to first go back to the basics, our ancestors in prehistoric times. Between 2.5 million and 50,000 years ago, humans hunted big hairy elephants and defended themselves against saber-toothed tigers. These animals were a lot bigger and stronger than those hunters, which made it important to work together as a team in order to survive. Nobody wanted to stay behind, otherwise you will be killed by those animals. The degree of interdependence of our ancestors was a choice between life and death. However, this survival instinct is not the most important for us as humans. Today, our greatest threat is ourselves. We no longer need to survive to keep our external environment alive, but most people think we do. As a result, we lose sight of ourselves. But how come we still have expectations of our external environment? According to Morris Rosenberg, self-esteem is simply a person's favorable or unfavorable attitude towards himself. To clarify this, I will introduce you to Michael. Hello, my name is Michael. I'm 12 years old and I have 9 kids. Scenario 1. Michael with a low self-esteem. That girl's cute, but she's way out of my league. Yeah, maybe if I'm drunk enough, I have the guts to talk to her. Scenario 2. Michael with a high self-esteem. That girl's cute. Lucky for her, she's going to meet the awesome me now. Alright, sorry for that word sketch. I had to do anything with my creative mind, you know. As you can see in the first scenario, Michael has an unfavorable attitude towards himself. In the second scenario, you can see that Michael has a favorable attitude towards himself. He is full of confidence and he knows he's worth it. So why is it important to care less about what others think about you? As Simon Sinek in one of his videos said, comparison is the most dangerous thing we can do to ourselves. It's the most self-destructive habit because it transcends all our insecurities. Like in some cases, putting too much time and energy into worrying what other people think about you can be harmful to your self-image and mental health. And taking others' opinion as reality can lead to a vicious cycle of insecurity and vulnerability. Since the start of the corona outbreak, there has been a 64% increase in spending more time on social media. Like Michael's very last post on Instagram, right? Now that you know where this caring is coming from, I give you 5 tips to stop caring what others think about you. But first, we have to change the room. I'm back. Tip 1. Accept yourself first before you can accept others. What a lot of people get wrong is that they're first going to accept others before they're going to accept themselves. They focus on situations where they have little or no influence over. And that is exactly how I handled it. For example, I blame my parents because I didn't earn enough money without searching for a job myself. That was because I didn't give responsibility about myself. I didn't accept that it was my fault. Nobody is perfect and neither are you. But don't forget that you are worthy of being seen and heard. You don't need others for that. As long as you accept yourself, you will care less about what others think about you. Tip 2. Recognize your worth. How critical people may be about you, you are enough as you are. So don't let people belittle you, because you don't always do or be what they see as right or best. Even then, you are still worthy of respect and kindness like everyone else. You have unique qualities and characteristics to be a valuable person. If you hold firmly to that idea, you will feel less hurt. To recognize your worth, it's important to find affirmations. This is a thought. If we repeat it more often, that we start to believe in it. I'm going to give you now affirmations that I'm using myself. Fear and uncertainty will not prevail in my life. The choices I make ensure that I grow as a person. As long as I believe in it, it does not matter what others believe. Tip 3. Use your awesome as a shield. Imagine for a moment that you are training for a marathon. 6 days a week you run 15 kilometers, turning yourself into the athlete you always wanted to be. Now imagine that your passive-aggressive colleague made a snide remark about your hairstyle. There's nothing wrong with this, right? You break your personal goals. You build up a condition of a big ass ostrich. So you are far too busy of being awesome. Then Karen from the human research department thinks of you. So stop worrying what others think of you. So use your awesomeness as a shield. When you have done something great or difficult, judgment from the outside matter less. You have to know how to feel so good about yourself. No one's words can make you feel bad. Tip 4. Choose your inner circle specific. Ever heard of the quote, you become like the 5 people you spend the most time with? There are different types of persons you want to include in your inner circle. 1. The positive person. These people are able to see the best in any type of situation. They do not dwell on the negative. They find a lesson to learn from mistakes and always keep going. 2. Go-getters. Individuals who set goals and follow through with them. They put their all into it and have a mindset to make the biggest dreams come true. They seek out people who also have a goal to score. 3. Overcoming adversity. These people have had many failures and challenges, but overcoming them makes them stronger. I fall into this group. By overcoming depression and lack of self-confidence, I have become a stronger person than I ever thought I could be. 4. Visionaries. These are the people who make the impossible possible. They are innovative in their approach and solve problems by thinking out of the box. Without visionaries, we will not have electric cars or will have commercial flights to Mars in the close future. 5. Knowledge seekers. These people are not afraid to seek out new knowledge and new ways of doing things. They realize that knowledge is dynamic. What worked a few years ago may not work this year. Therefore, focus on people who contribute your own success. Negative and pessimistic people will bring you down. Tip 5. People judgment is 99% about them and 1% about you. Oddly enough, the fact that people have an opinion about you doesn't say anything about you. And often enough, people are not concerned about you at all. They are too busy thinking about themselves, their own worries and activities. While you are being busy what someone else is thinking about you, that person is busy thinking what someone else is thinking about him. And this is how we keep ourselves busy. Probably your greatest fear. Being laughed at for something you do or say. Because you did answer a question that someone else already answered. Or because you came to a client meeting with wearing your yellow Nikes under your suit. It does happen though. And I'm not talking about the yellow Nikes. But don't let that stop you from wearing those fresh new yellow sneakers again tomorrow. What happens when someone is laughing at you is that they are subconsciously in admiration of your guts. He or she will never dare to do or wear something that is out of the norm. So they see you doing this and their reaction is denigrate you in order to make themselves feel better about their own lack of courage. It's the other person's insecurity that causes you to judge, not yours. Thank you for watching all the way through. I hope that you can take something away from this video. So, what is the biggest lesson you have learned today? Let me know in the comments. I hope you guys have a great day and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!